What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to PER, Perfectly Engineered Reptiles. If you're not following us on Instagram, please consider giving us a follow at perfectly_engineered_reptiles. Shameless plug, please hit the like, subscribe button, hit the bell notification so every time I pop out one of these videos, which will be more frequently, you can be notified. Start this video with a couple of shout outs. I'd like to shout out my man Chris Davenport from D's Balls. He's a great breeder, great projects, amazing genetic potential in his collection. It's so awesome. If you haven't, check him out. He's got great animals. Also, he's started the Florida Rattery, so if you are like me and started breeding your own rodents, you can get all your bedding and food needs there. Check out Chris Davenport. Next shout out is, if you notice behind me, guys, we have an ARS 5540 hybrid rack. Amazing rack. If you are on the fence and you're like me, started with some of those, and there's nothing wrong with those PVC racks or melamine racks, but if you're on the fence, it's a game changer. It's a time saver. Now, full disclosure, the shout out is not to ARS. It's to Mutation Creation and Billy Rose. I am in his Patreon, and he gave away 2 free racks, and I was lucky enough to win one. So shout out to Billy. You're the man. Thank you for everything you do for this hobby and us entry-level breeders. Appreciate you, brother. Moving forward. All right. So what's this video going to be about? Where have I been? First point is, where have I been? Second point is going to be, where are we going? And the third point is showing you the males that are that stepping stone to help us get to where we're going. All right. So first point, where have I been? Well, you know, you've been paying attention, you know, that a lot of crazy stuff has just happened in this world recently. You know, for better or worse, however, you know, perspective, I guess, plays a part. I was pretty hard affected, changed how I was living and how I had to scope myself in this hobby. If you paid attention or were on Instagram, at one point we were up to a little over 40 snakes and all over the map and not focused. We've refocused. We've gotten some mentors. Shout out, because you know who you are, and I'm sure we'll talk about it later. And shrunk that collection down to about 29 snakes. And then I bought 4 powerful animals, increased my collection to 33 with what I got from the other animals. So we're up to 33 snakes, not including hatchlings. What did we change? Why did we do this? Well, I think we came to that realization that you can't just have every snake all over the world and just randomly make stuff. So we focused our collection. We did something a little bit different, and we are now down to essentially 4 genes. And what genes are they? Well, one of them is going to be obvious if you watched our videos before, right? We have one codom that we just love, and we've got it pushed forward. We've got some animals. We're going to put it in some other animals and make combos. 2 of our males actually have it, and that's mahogany. I love mahogany. I think it's a great gene. There'll probably be some videos, hatchling videos, explaining where we're going with mahogany and what we're doing. What are the other 3 genes? Well, the other 3 genes are axanthic, and I work with the VPI line. Don't want to get into that. I think every line's great. It's just each line has higher quality and lower quality animals. Desert Ghost, quickly becoming probably my favorite gene to mix with stuff as far as watching what people are making, and I can't wait for my girls to be up to size. And the last one is one of those old but goodies, is Clown. I fell in love with Clown, especially with mahogany. I want to explore that dark side of Clown and just see where it goes, have some girls growing up, have some stuff going on. Real excited to see where these projects are going to take me. So, now, one-handed, so what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at all the 8 males that I have. We'll start with my smallest one, who's just over 500 grams, and go from there. Alright guys, let's check these guys out. Alright boys and girls, we're going to start with the Mahogany Bamboo Cupid. Oh, he's up. Good morning, sir. Look at that guy. He's amazing. I love him. That's a Mahogany Bamboo Het Clown. Just to get those 2 genes in, and because of where I was in the budget, he fit. Of course, I'd like a visual clown, but you can look up and see what a mahogany clown's going for. He's going to help me make some. Go to some of these girls. He's just gorgeous. I love the effect of bamboo. You almost can't even tell mahogany's in there if you're not like a bamboo guy, but I love how it gave him the hearts, the high blushing up the side. I enjoy that like rustic head stamp. He's a good kid. He's already started locking, and we'll meet some of his ladies in a future video, but that is Cupid, the bamboo mahogany het clown. All right, next on the list is actually going to be Falcor, my vanilla Enchi queen bee. This is just one of those things where I love to make bells. He is the first snake in PER's arsenal. I wasn't even breeding when I got him. I just wanted a snake. Still think he's gorgeous. I don't feel as strongly negatively against the spider as some people do, but I will say that I don't want to perpetuate it all throughout my collection. So it is targeted, and if he would have been a girl, it probably would have been a little bit better as far as not pushing it through my collection, but he's always going to be here. He's never going anywhere. He's the OG. It's Falcor, guys. Vanilla Enchi Queen Bee. All right, next on the list is one that I'm very excited about. It's T'Challa, Desert Ghost. Look at that, guys. I don't know if the light's coming through, but that's my single gene male Desert Ghost. He is just gorgeous. I love him. Look, I don't know if you can see it. We're going to try to get him under some light so that we can get a little bit better view, but look at that. Look at what the Desert Ghost single gene form does. It's like a amped up Trojan to me. But love it. He's going to some ladies. He will help us push some hets. He's helping us raise our Desert Ghost game. Next one is the most anticipated male. I can't wait for him to go. And of course, he is in shed, because that's what ball pythons do. So you got to have that one snake that's in shed. You can't have every snake in their skin. So I don't know if you can tell how in shed. Let's see if the belly shows it. Yeah, you can see it there. Anyway, this guy right here, beautiful boy, how you doing, is M'Baku. And he is a double het VPI Xanthic Desert Ghost with chocolate and fire. Super stoked for him. Going to a double het girl. Next, we have one of our oldest guys here. And I'll pull him out so that you can see his bright colors, because I always feel like he's underrepresented in the camera. It doesn't seem to pick it up that well. He looks so much more brown in this camera than he does in person, and I'm sure everybody says that. But this is my Xanthic 66% het G-stripe Jack. He's one of the first 7 here. He gave us some beautiful Xanthic babies that you'll be introduced to later. But Jack, VPI Xanthic het G-stripe. All right, next is actually a beautiful boy here that we got for the purpose of producing hets and doing some stuff down the road. Really, really shy. Can't really get him to, but you can see him. That is a leopard spot nose vanilla pastel. He is going to be going to one of our clown females and giving us some hets. And I'm also pairing him to another girl, which you'll be introduced to later. Building for those hets down the road, guys. Future Batman maker. Can't wait to get vanilla in there. And in all honesty, kind of hoping to miss on pastel a little bit. But, yep, Bailey, the leopard spot nose vanilla pastel. Next is also one of the original 7. He hasn't actually bred for me yet. He's one of the older boys who's still shy against the ladies. Isn't the best eater, but just a gorgeous animal. Can't we see your head, buddy? So this right here is Osiris, and he is a shy boy. Yep, there you go. He is a mahogany albino. Told you I love that gene. Hopefully we get some Suma albinos. Kind of mix into some other stuff. But, yep. That right there, guys, is Osiris. About 900 grams and a little over a year and a half. So not the biggest kid and still shy with the ladies. Last, but certainly not least, one of the codoms that I bought a while back. Didn't think I'd like it so much, but I really do believe he is aging beautifully. This boy is about 750 grams. He has started to lock. You'll see his girl. And this is a Cypress yellow belly, Thuja. Got him pretty small, about 200 grams. Watched him grow. He is doing great. I'm quickly falling in love with the Cypress gene. Great eater, great snake. Cypress is definitely going to be in the arsenal down the road, guys. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed the viewing of the males. Those are the males that are going to push us forward into this 2021, early 2022 season. You know, we got big plans. There's some holdbacks, definitely. This year we'll have some holdbacks. The 2022 season is already being called the year of the holdback for me, because some of those girls I invested in 2020 should be up to size, and I can't wait for those projects to move forward. So that's going to be a huge deal. But if you haven't, like and subscribe, and hope you enjoyed the content. And please leave any feedback. Let me know what genes you think I should incorporate, what codoms you want to see in these recessives. You know, am I wrong with mahogany? Is there a better dark gene than clown? Let me know your guys' thoughts. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time.